Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I don't say call Lawyam, Wa Hawa, La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which I just said, all praises and glory to Yahweh, which is the name of the Heavenly Father. And I said to Yahweh Shai, which is whom the world incarnate Jesus Christ. And I want to say double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone that taught us this beautiful truth. And shalom to the Akim out there doing the work of our Heavenly Father, truth and sincerity. And I'll say Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Rahar, Kadash, Barakadam. Alright, to the, like I said, to all the Akim. Alright, that's sincerely pushing this thing into their families. Real quick, I'm gonna kind of probably do a less. I'm gonna start this series. I don't know what I'm gonna title it yet, but it's gonna have something to do with herbs and like the healing of the body and all that, and just the overall health aspect of how the Lord initially designed the human body. All right, Lord willing, this be edifying. Like I said, it's probably gonna be an ongoing series, and more than likely, I'm gonna bring out probably these. Like I said, probably the same. I know I'm gonna bring out this same scripture more than likely, more than once. And these like series, I'm gonna start like I said with these videos, right? The ones I'm doing right here, because I said it's the main focus or focal point I want to focus on with the scripture specifically. But I'm gonna grab the scripture real quick. All right. And matter of fact, before I grab the scripture, I'm gonna read this. All right. Like I said, because I want brothers to understand that. All right. Because like I said, I'm starting to dive more into it myself. But it's essential. All right, that you get certain herbs inside of your body. And I'm not even gonna say herbs, I'm gonna say minerals are inside of your body, all right, because it's slightly different. But these like I said, because herb is more so a plant, all right. Matter of fact, well, let's just get it, man, all right, because I want to be as accurate as possible, because I know I have a terrible memory, and sometimes I know I can be a little like I said, forgetful at times. So Salakia. So I'm just gonna get it. Definition of herb: non-woody plant, especially a leafy vegetable used for human food, such as grass, herb, plant fed to animals. From the Latin herba, meaning grass, and herb. All right. Herbaceous turf weeds. All right. So like I said, it's pretty much it's a some type of greenery plant. You know what I mean? So you can understand. Like I said, it says from Latin herba, which means grass or herb. All right. So like I said, it's a plant. All right. Mainly a leafy vegetable or at least a leafy vegetable. All right. So we got that out the way. All right. Let's go back. Matter of fact, go back over here. Boom. All right. So actually, now you got the definition of a herb. All right, comes from Latin herba, which means grass. All right, leafy vegetable. All right, so a mineral is different though. All right, like I said, mineral is what's stored in the Earth's crust, and it is essential to your health. All right, and it can be detrimental to your overall health if you don't have it. All right. So let's go through this real quick, man. It says first person. It says minerals are links between Earth and human crust. Even as we become increasingly aware of our power to change the Earth's environment, we can say that geologically the Earth is in great shape. Humankind, however, may not be doing so well. May not be doing it as well. Slacking. The Earth is our primary life support system, supplying our basic needs for minerals, water, and air. Our increased interest in how the Earth works is due in part to the connection between geology and health. All right, it's a first question. What chemicals do you associate with the following conditions? Osteoporosis, anemia, dizziness, and heat stress. Most people would probably answer calcium, iron, sodium, and water, because we relate a deficiency in them with the corresponding condition. What is surprising is that when asked where these chemicals come from, many people answer that our body makes them. All right, which they're gonna say later on down in the article. We actually do make some of these minerals and things of that nature but on a very low scale. All right, just like some our body makes some very little amino acids, but once again on a low scale. It says sounds incredulously. All right, it says, well, consider the next question. When called When cell division takes place in the human body, where do the chemical elements come from and make up the new cells? Again, many people say that the body makes these chemicals. A more accurate answer is that these chemicals come from a cycling of air, water, and minerals between the earth and the human body. In fact, the earth's crust contains most of the mineral nutrients our body needs. All right, yes, all right. And hold on, man. As a matter of fact, and I'm gonna read this off, and I gotta grab the scripture because this is perfect right here. It says, "And the chemical composition of a rock such as granite is strikingly similar to the composition of the human body. However, the minerals in granite usually are not in a form easily assimilated and dissolved in the body. So if you grind up a chunk of granite, it hopes." I'm gonna jump down. No matter if I'm gonna just read that little part over there. I'm gonna jump down. A more accurate answer is that these chemicals come from the cycling of the air, water, and minerals between the earth and the human body. All right, so let's read this. Book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 26. It says in Elohim, all right, which because when you look up that word in the Hebrew, all right, it's not God, all right, because the Most High Yahweh name doesn't appear until you read the second chapter, all right, in the fourth verse, all right. Let me see. If I'm mistaken, I said the fourth verse. Or somewhere around there, but I know his name doesn't appear to the second verse, but more than likely I say it's the fourth verse. But anyway, it says Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, and Elohim said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them." And that's how you know it was more than. That's how you know it wasn't the Most High. It was the gods, all right, the powers, all right. That's what the word Elohim means. All right, there was the Yahweh Shah and the elect, all right, the angels and stuff like that was creating the earth. All right, that's why I say our image. It would have said let us. And then it say us right there too. Us is a plural. Is a plural, man. All right, meaning there's more than one. All right. It says let us make man in our image, after our likeness. And once again, another word, our, and it's like the same thing right there. It's saying let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over air, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. And it says, so Elohim created man in his own image, and the image of Elohim created he him, male and female created he them. Yeah, man. So like I said, so that's right there. He said he created man, all right, and not only that, Slacky, it said he created man in our image, but there was another scripture too I wanted. Slacky, let me get it. Where's that one at where it say form man out of the dust of the ground? Slacky, man. I've been real forgetful more than usual lately, man. But man, if I ain't just passed it, okay, yeah, Slacky, man. Slacky, yeah, man. Right in my face, man. Second, Genesis chapter 2. Somebody gonna try to buy. See. All right, he wicked. You know what I mean? He forgetting scriptures. Genesis chapter 2 verse 7. Hey, even the Apostle he said, "Hey, man, you know, if it takes some while to find scripture, you know, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, don't watch the videos, man. All right, like the elder Apostle Sar say." Genesis chapter 2 verse 7. It say, "And the Lord Elohim formed man of the dust of the ground." Yeah, this is the point I wanted. And breathed into the nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Yeah, so that breath of life is talking about the full wisdom and understanding of what it was the Most High wanted, all right, Adam, all right, to be like, all right, and he imparted that wisdom to him, all right. That's what that breath and all that going to, all right. He said he gave him life, pretty much just the understanding of his ways, of the Yahweh Shimon Shah's ways, all right. All right, so all right, and on another note too, I think I said that dust goes into a state of confusion as well, like when you read it in other scriptures as well. But he said let's form man of dust of the ground. All right. So like I said, if that's the case, if man was formed out of the dust of the ground, then that means there's elements, all right, the same thing that our bodies are made out of are inside the earth. So that means you need those earth. Your body needs those elements, all right, to pretty much replenish and strengthen itself, all right. That's why when you eat food, you get certain nutrients and minerals and stuff like that from the food that you get, man. And it's gonna go into it, man. All right. I'm going back to the article. All right. It says so instead of eating chunks of granite for our mineral nutrients, we rely on geologic process such as weathering and to chemically break down rocks into other natural materials such as soil. All right, because when the minerals has to get into when the earth generates, all right, or muster up them those minerals and nutrients, stuff like that, the plant soaks it up, all right, and then you consume plants, all right, and then or in other words too, or on another note, the animals, all right, they consume the stuff of the earth, and then you might eat something all right, like let's say you eat a cow eats the grass, right, which the grass grows from what the ground, which comes from the soil, all right. So they consume the things of the soil, which the minerals and nutrients and all that right there. That's why you got something called grass-fed cows, man, all right, which are way more expensive, all right, because that's how the cow's supposed to eat, man. But I'm not gonna get into all that, man, because that's a whole nother topic, man, all right. But like I said, the point of the matter is that's what you call a algorithm, all right. It's all a working, process, and then it all flows perfectly, man. But this damn devil fucking it up, man. All right. But it says, going back to the article, it says that contain minerals more easily dissolved by the acid around roots of plants. It says the dissolved mineral elements are then incorporated into the plant and stored for our consumption or by some other animal that we later eat. Say top carnivores have choices. It says what are these common chemical elements found in rocks are in our body. We are mostly water, about 62% by weight. It say which is more so like 70% out here, but give or take. It's saying we must replenish our water budget daily, or our body functions will be affected. So with that being said, then that means you gotta replenish. If you gotta replenish your water intake, all right, which is on the daily or damn near on the daily if you be gluten fasting, then that means you have to replenish your mineral intake. It's only logical, man. It's only logical, all right. My logic is undeniable. Oh man, it says we jumping down. It says our planet is called the blue or water planet. It says because about 75% of the surface of the Earth is covered by water. The Earth's crust contains most of the 100 or so chemical elements discovered thus far. Only 8 of them make up more than 98% of the crust. These are in order of abundance: oxygen, silicon, aluminum, iron, calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. In addition to water, we are composed of about 6% minerals: calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, sodium, chloride, magnesium, and iron. You see the similarity? Yeah, man. So what I mean, I'm gonna end it on that, man, because like I said, y'all can read through this if y'all want. If I'm read this last little part and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I just wanted to make this. Like I said, it's probably gonna be the first edition, and I'm gonna through the spirit, Lord willing, just make some more. Like I said, when I get some more information, I got some more information, but I'm gonna just kind of let this one settle down and bring some more back. But it says our body contains many additional chemical elements like iodine and fluoride in very small functioning sufficient amounts. Some of them are easy to identify. Teeth and bones are composed of calcium phosphate. All right. Iron is a very common element in rocks and critical to our good health. When we inhale, the oxygen in the air is bounded to the iron contained in hemoglobin, which hemoglobin is a protein fiber, all right, that's inside of red blood cells, all right, that helps move or transport oxygen, all right, throughout the body, all right, from the lungs all the way through the bloodstreams and yada yada yada. All right. I said when we inhale the oxygen in the air, it's bounded to the iron contained in hemoglobin, and then in this way, oxygen is transferred from our lungs to the bloodstream, It says we say we need to recycle iron on a daily basis because we lose some of it in our urine, feces, and menstrual blood. Luckily, our body has a nice storehouse for iron, the liver, that helps prevent short-term iron anemia. Yeah, man. So that's what I wanted to pretty much speak on, man. If the Lord made the body from the dust, that means you have the same elements that composed in your body of the earth, and you have to replenish those on a pretty much a daily basis, man. Because you, like I said, I just read, you lose some of those. All right, pretty much on a small scale. All right, throughout the weeks or months or days, however you want to calculate, man. But with that, hope this was edifying, man. I'm gonna say our praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Waha Rakar Kadash, Barakathum. Alright, and shalom to you Akim out there, man. Lord willing to help y'all learn something. Like I said, I'm probably come back with another one real soon. Shalom.